Are you struggling to change the graphics settings for your Android virtual device in Android Studio? You're not alone. Today, we're going to tackle the issue of a grayed out graphics option and help you get your AVD up and running. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when you're ready to test your app, but your AVD just won't launch. It can feel like you're stuck in a tech limbo. You're definitely not the only one facing this issue. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user mentioned that they can't change the graphics to software because the option is grayed out. They are using the latest version of Android Studio on Ubuntu 17.04. Sound familiar? Let's figure this out together. So, what could be causing this grayed out option? It often relates to the configuration of your AVD or the system settings. We'll break down the possible reasons and solutions step by step. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that could save you a lot of time and hassle when working with AVDs. To begin resolving the issue with the Android Virtual Device, or AVD, the user should first check the system requirements for running the emulator. This includes ensuring that the graphics drivers are up to date. Next, the user should open Android Studio and navigate to the AVD Manager. Here, they can select the AVD that is having issues and click on the pencil icon to edit its settings. In the AVD configuration window, the user should look for the graphics option. If it is grayed out, they may need to change the device configuration or check the emulator settings. If the graphics option remains unchangeable, the user should try creating a new AVD with different settings. This can often resolve issues related to graphics settings. Finally, if the problem persists, the user should check the Android Studio logs for any error messages. This can provide insights into what might be causing the issue. Fun fact, did you know that the first Android emulator was so slow that it made watching paint dry seem exciting? Thankfully, we've come a long way since then. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user suggests that the issue might be a bug. They found a workaround by selecting any virtual device where the graphics option was enabled. After installation, they edited the configuration and reselected their desired device, keeping the option enabled. This method allows you to bypass the grayed out option and successfully change the graphics settings for your AVD. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. One alternative solution comes from a user who suggests that updating your GPU drivers might resolve the issue. They found that this was the problem on their Ubuntu 20 system. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. One user shared their experience on macOS. After upgrading their operating system, their emulator stopped working. They found that changing the graphics settings from hardware to software was necessary, but they couldn't do it. They discovered that the Android emulator AHA-XM is left out for security reasons on macOS High Sierra. For more details, they provided a link to the official documentation. Here's the tip I promised. Always keep your graphics drivers updated and regularly check your AVD settings. This simple habit can save you from many headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to change the graphics settings for your AVD and get it running smoothly. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more troubleshooting tips and tricks.